What's up, brand builders? Stephen Hurahan here at BrandMasterAcademy.com. And in this video, you're going to learn how to become a branding coach with this step-by-step guide. So you can evolve your offering to build brands with your clients and coach them to become effective brand leaders as you do it. Now, if you're new to the channel and you want to build brands that go beyond the visuals and the logo using strategy, psychology, and creative thinking, then you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you want to fast track your results, make sure you grab the Pro Brand Strategy Blueprint. It's a free download and the link is in the description. Now, the world of brands and branding is evolving. It's never been easier to start a business than it is today, though building a brand is not the same. For so long, most newbie entrepreneurs threw as little cash as they could at a logo and don themselves branded. Now, although these cowboy business leaders still exist today, there is a new wave of entrepreneurs getting into the game with their eyes open. They understand that they need an actual brand, and they're going out in search of branding coaches to show them the way. So in this video, I want to show you how to become a branding coach to meet this growing demand. So first and foremost, what is a branding coach? Well, I created a video recently called What is a Branding Coach? If you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link in the description below. It'll dive in a little bit more detail. But in a nutshell, a branding coach is a brand building expert who coaches their clients on the concept, the development, and the management of their brand. Now, these brand coaches ultimately create these brand leaders along with the brands that they build for their clients so that those brand leaders are able to manage their brands to success. So in other words, they don't just create the brands, they create effective brand leaders as they do it. So why become a branding coach anyway? Well, in case you missed it, there is a growing market. In years past, newbie entrepreneurs easily confused a logo and a brand as one and the same. Today, however, there is simply so much readily available information online about what a brand is and what it's not. Fewer business owners are going in with their eyes closed. They're becoming more aware of what they need and how to get it. Now, when I began my entrepreneurial career, YouTube was a place that you went to for cat videos, and influencers were your mates who always encouraged you to have one more drink. Now, today, if you want a question answered, chances are there is an influencer with a channel answering that very question. From Gary Vaynerchuck to Tony Robbins and beyond, there are very few business influencers who don't take the time to highlight the importance of building a brand in the right way. Now, another major advantage to coaching your clients on branding is that they become better clients through the process. Most client problems, certainly in the branding industry anyway, happen as a result of a lack of understanding and involvement on the client's end. So they aren't involved in the process. They don't understand what the brand strategist or the designer is doing, and they get confused, and that's where it all starts to fall apart. They don't know what they want, but they'll know when they see it. They want something like Apple or Nike. They don't get why they should pay for a strategy. These are just a few of the problems that will crop up when your client just doesn't understand what you're doing and tries to have their influence or tries to have their input into the process without that understanding. On the other hand, when your clients understand branding and how it influences the market's perception of their business, they know what they need and they know what they need to do. So ultimately, they become better clients and they're a breeze to work with. So if becoming a branding coach is something that you have your sights on, or if you're looking to evolve your current offering, then these steps will prepare you for that jump. Step one, gain branding industry experience. Now, there are many professional roles in the world of building professional brands and strategic brands, from copywriting to graphic design to social media management. Each of these roles contribute to the growth of a brand and represent a piece of the branding puzzle. A branding coach must consider all facets of branding, and the more experience they have across building brands and across the branding spectrum, the better positioned they'll be to coach from experience. So if you're early in your brand building career, take the time to understand the variety of brand building roles that exist and throw yourself in to gain that experience. Step number two, master strategy. Now, at the core of any brand is a plan on how that brand will succeed in the market. Any business going to market without such a strategy is destined to fail. And this is the overarching reason that business leaders are going out in search of branding coaches in the first place. How the brand looks is not what determines its success. Knowing how to develop a strategy for a brand becomes the focus of your coaching efforts. Step number 3, develop your strategic framework. So knowing what makes up a strategic brand is only part of the puzzle. You then need a system of processes to produce strategic brands for the brands that you build, with clear articulation of what you're doing, why you're doing it, and the impact it will have on the success of the brand. These systems, the clarity in your processes, and the transfer of understanding the why behind them will be critical in coaching your clients to a place of real understanding. Step number 4, develop your coaching system. So from your understanding of strategic brand building and your processes to develop them in a systemic nature, you have the tools that you need to create brands for your clients. But creating brands for your clients is not what you do as a branding coach. If your clients come to you looking for a branding coach, they don't just want the what, they want the why and the how. To give them this level of understanding and know-how, you need a system to transfer your knowledge and processes to them, ultimately transforming them into competent brand leaders. So take the time to define the nature of the knowledge transfer that you're going to bring them through and use it as an opportunity to collaborate with them. And step number 5, define your ongoing services. So once you've taken your clients through your processes, you've helped them to develop their brand, and you've transformed them into a competent brand leader, you then need to decide on how you'll continue to serve them ongoing. Will you meet with them once a quarter, once a month, once a week? Will you provide them education services ongoing? Will you provide them execution services ongoing? Will you assist them with consultancy or outsourcing? Remember, educated clients are better clients, and transforming them into competent brand leaders builds trust. So make sure you have an ongoing service to keep that relationship going so you can grow your own business and your own brand. Now, without a doubt, the branding industry is evolving. The growing numbers of small business leaders and solopreneurs who are savvy to the requirements of real brand building are increasing. And that's increasing the demand for branding coaches to show them what they need to know. If you take the time to develop your systems, you can position yourself to meet this growing demand and to grow your own business and brand as you do it. If you want to learn more about the elements to include within a brand strategy, well then this video will help you out. Until next time, brand like a master, and I'll see you in the next video.